Anastas. Aquí. Vale. A ver. Ah, ok, ya está. Que mandó estas y las gratuidades, me mandó una de más por si acaso, si no era para haberla sacado. Pero ya está, ya lo he encontrado. Okay, come here. Well, we are coming. Pardon? Well, this building, built on the second highest point of the city, is the church of the Jesuits. The Jesuits, San Ignacio de Loyola, the fundator of the Jesuits. Loyola also in the northern of Spain, where I was born, in the Basque country. And Jesuits came here in the 16th century. It took 2 centuries for them to be here established. First, they were looking for different places in the city to build their, let's say, their house, their church. Finally, they found this place. Well, there was a hospital before. It had been a palace, then became a hospital, and finally, this place was bought by the Jesuits. But finally, when they found the place, they began the construction. And when it was finished, lasted almost 2 centuries. 2 centuries to be opened, finally, as Church of the Jesuits, to be used only for 3 years. Jesuits were expelled from Spain by the King Charles III. They were sent from here to the Vatican, to Rome. And at the time when they came back, they reopened the church, not the house, but just the church, this part of the building. It's one of the few buildings in Toledo built on this Baroque style. Once the capital was moved in the 16th century to Madrid, there was nothing big to be built here after that time. Everything was built in Madrid. So Toledo is a city, we talk always about Renaissance style. It's only this church, Baroque style, with those altar pieces, so ornamental ones. And behind on the altar, the big fresco there behind represents another of the legends of the city, at least for the Christians, for the Catholics of the city, very important. What the altar is now was the place where there was the house where was born a man who became Bishop of Toledo, Saint Ildefonso. He's the patron of this city. He grew up in the house that was here in those times, talking about the 7th century. And then when he became bishop in the cathedral, well, in the 7th century still there was no cathedral, in a basilica, on the place where we'll see later the cathedral, he was celebrating Mass when, according to this tradition, Mary descended from heaven. She brought from heaven one chasuble, one of the special tunics used by the bishops, and Mary gave it to him. That he became patron of the city. And we'll see later in the cathedral the place, the stone, where it's supposed that the miracle took place, where Mary arrived to give that tunic to Ildefonso. And the fresco there behind is representing that story. But it was covered in the 19th century with all that altar is right there in front of us. But at the upper part, behind, above the altar to the left, that's Mary in red and blue, next to give that tunic to the bishop, and the bishop was behind all of that to the right. Well, this is the place where I told you that if you're going to make a few more exercise, can be made to go to the towers. The access is through the door, to the end, stairs, one tower, photos of the tower, down again here. Do you want to go? If you don't want to go, can I stay here, sitting here? For those ones who want to see the views, we go that way. If you don't want to stay here, wait for us here sitting, and then we'll pick you up. Vamos. Yes, we are rolling 20 minutes, 22, perfect, to stay at one in the restaurant outside. Well, It's a heavy door. Oops. Sí, de hecho hay que ir por allá. Porque no, por subir y bajar por esta tan estrecha, no. La bajada es por la otra. Bueno, es de lado. Yes, well, when you arrive here, take a breath. But you see the views from the towers. This is the second highest point of the city. Only the palace, the Alcázar, is higher than this. Here you can see the roofs of some of these houses. And from here straight, well, as you can see on those two sides to the right or there in front, the valleys that surround the city. So tomorrow we'll go all over there by bus before you leave to see Toledo from the other side. So the photos tomorrow will be the best ones. I'm taking more photos over here. So take them there. From here, then we go to the other tower. That's from the stairs to go down. And coming here, you see the cathedral, the spire of the cathedral that we'll visit in the afternoon. And from the cathedral to the left, the palace, the Alcázar. No, don't worry. That will take photos. You want to start go down, but that's
okay.
take more photos from here. Go to the bells. They're not working. But
the guy always has to point out.
Yes, look up
otherwise people
there.
don't see anything. And I myself as a tourist don't see anything.
On the phone.
Realize the rest. From here within the old part, the new part over there. That's no. Look, there's something hanging. The yeah, well, those are on the wall. If you want, we can try it. We'll put them there, but no. The bells are not in use right now. The bells of the cathedral, yes. There in front is the bell tower, the spire. The bells of the cathedral are in use to give the hours, to call people to pray. And later we talk about the bells of the cathedral. There is one called La Campana Gorda. Gorda could be just big bell, but with the meaning of fat bell. 18 tons weight, one of the bells of the cathedral. Well, we go slowly downstairs. Be careful. And from here, that was the place for the organ, the pipe organ. From here, the view of the cathedral, the church. After the cathedral, this is the second largest church in the city. And you see, as we'll go out from here, going out, so we'll see the cathedral more or less in front of this church. Well, I'll go down.
Did Alfonso also died in Toledo? No?
Who? Ildefonso the bishop? Yes. I thought you were asking about Alfonso, the king of the Ildefonso. Yes. Buried in the city. Well, not they can decide, but most of them are buried in the city. In the cathedral, we see later, is not completely prepared of the Vamos. Saliendo. Now we go out to see what there's one when we sit here. Restaurant. To eat. That's one.
Okay. They have a wheel as well.
Mhm.
What is
For
it?
some special events, there is a wheel of small bells, like the one up there, for some special celebrations. Sometimes on Easter,
Okay.
and in the Mass, the moment when it's supposed to be a special holy place, when the body of Christ is taken there on the altar, they made it ring all the bells. It was 2 weeks ago in one of the convents. It was the silver weddings of two of the nuns. 25 years in the convent. They were a special ceremony with not the bishop, but important people of the church of the city, and then they use it on those times.
Okay.
But for the ordinary masses, no.
No.
Yes, like to call more the attention. So Easter on a special event for some of the churches or of the convents. Hola. Well, we come outside in front of the church. As you come out in front is the spire of the cathedral. But come, be careful with these chains, with this chain. Come here in front to see the facade of this beautiful church, Church of Saint Ildefonse, or Church of the Jesuits. With the main entrance, those sculptures are some of the saints of the Order of the Jesuits: Francisco Javier, Francisco Borja, Stanislao Kostka, Luis Gonzaga, and at the top the fundator, St. Ignatius of Loyola. And over the entrance, there is the scene of the story I told you before, when Mary descended to bring and to give the chasuble to the bishop called Ildefonso. Yes, that's there. And that's the scene that we'll see more times represented later in the cathedral. Like the emblem of the cathedral, that moment, that is over the entrance.
Okay.
Yes. Everybody else? Yes, Viola is there. That's okay. Well, and the restaurant is not this one, but the next one. Please come here with me. They have also, like yesterday, the first course, something to share in the middle of the table, and then to choose, I'll tell you what, you have to choose for the second course. ¿Tiene mucha escalera esto? No me acuerdo.
No, pero bueno, tienen para agarrarse.
Well, hello, it's me again. Have you seen this awesome view about Toledo? Incredible, isn't it? Yeah, well, you saw us. Let, let me take down the mask. So, hopefully I'm nice again. You have seen us walking thousands of stairs, and we are quite hungry now. So we go in this restaurant and have some lunch. Okay, and after the lunch, we'll be back and show you the second part of our city tour through Toledo. So maybe you also take you also take a break now and prepare something for lunch or get something to drink. And yeah, we are very glad to see you in the afternoon again. So enjoy your meal. See you later.